Creative Minimalist, www.thecreativeminimalist.com, with my long fingernails on my right hand for playing the guitar. That's what I'm here to tell you this morning. Grow your fingernails long and you'll play the guitar as good as Mike Oldfield. And a lot better than I. Ooh, guess what happened this week? I had enough. I finally took the plunge. Look, I'd had enough with the Midori as my bullet journal. Not that it didn't work. It did work, even if I did have to pay bills. It wasn't so much a problem as I just wanted more room. I needed more room across the page. I felt that I was having problems. It wasn't quite wide enough. I love the Midori's narrowness. I love it. I like that in the Midori, that I can hold it and it's just right. But for my bullet journal, it wasn't. So I took the plunge and decided to get rid of the bullet journal in the Midori. Let's just get rid of the bullet journal in the Midori. I'm still using the Midori as a journal. Look, I was bad. I got myself an official bullet journal lifetime. I was going to use one that I already had, but then decided not to. I'm only just setting it up. I haven't got very far, but I do like it. It's got its built-in index. I managed to get my future log up and running. I'm not planning on doing anything much this for the next 12 months, as you can see. But basically, got my layout, but it's managing to have a little bit more room with things. And having said that, look, I haven't used it. Was it just an excuse to use another journal? I don't know. You decide. I'm still only getting up to speed with putting everything in here. I haven't got everything ready or everything completely in here at the moment. So just setting it up. But I have decided to go with a wider bullet journal, and the official, I'd say the official, it's the one with bullet journal written on the front, just to see how that goes. Now, in addition to setting up my bullet journal in the lifetime, I already had my blog journal in a lifetime. Does anybody know how to pronounce it? Please direct me on how to pronounce it. But I have actually got, I've set up now my blog journal in a semi-bullet journal way. Whether I will continue with that, I'm not quite sure. Just generally sort of taking notes and things and pulling them across, but making sure that I can actually organise my blogging a little better. So that's my blog journal has turned into a bullet journal as well. What else have I been getting up to this week? Well, Lent started, and as I said, I was going to do the artist way, and the primary thing on the artist way at the moment is the morning pages, and I've been getting through my morning pages. This is my all-in-one journal, which I'm still using, and it's still working out quite nicely. Well, almost sort of like halfway through it now, so I need to think about what happens at the end of April. The end of April that finishes, but I've got all those pages to work work very well. I am doing the artist way. Lent did begin, and I did start the artist way. Talking of art and things, I've got my living life highlights. This is my artish, not artish journal, where I just mess around in art. But I think of words. My word for March, or the March full moon and everything like that, was turnover. In the sense of turning over the ground, not turning over yourself, and giving in, but turning over the ground, getting it ready, preparing it for work. And I explored that in the Patreon music for this month. You can sign up and support and get a little bit of music and a PDF of this journal on Patreon. Just go www.patreon.com, and I think it's /this Temple Eden. You can find it there. I will link below as well. But just enjoyed doing the art there. I used some sort of vellum tracing paper to write on. And this is actually the tape I taped it in with is medical tape. A little bit of plaster there for healed earth when the time is right. I just like the idea of the land. I'd explored fallow before. The land lying fallow and then ready to turn over. And next month I think we will be sowing, but who knows. Let's show you some more of the journal while we're here. While we're just doing things, just looking through. Yeah, see, that's as far as we got. Time to do a little bit more art later on, but that's what you use the lovely moleskine. I do know how to pronounce that. Moleskine. There will be an Italian here who will direct me and say, no, you're not saying that right. You're not saying that right, mister. I don't think they would speak like that either. So week 9 was stay focused. I did stay focused. I need to do a lot more promotion stuff. Did begin Lent the artist's way. There's my card for week 10 this week coming up, and I think I've managed to get those, I started ripping up those maps that I got, so I think that will form the basis of next week. I'll be doing that later on, so week 10 will look a little bit like that. Just to show that I don't just sit around filling up journals. I've been making some journals, and this is where I'm up to on a whole lot of new stuff for Planarchy. Got some new mixed journal stuff, little sort of journals coming along which I'm making there. I love this orange that I got hold of for, I think it was the cover of some paper, but it's a lovely orange, and I'm gonna make these. Are gonna be called some Zen melange, I think, because it's mixed paper within. So I'll have those all available on the Etsy store soon that I'm working on. Made some nice covers as well, because I'm making some Midori inserts as well, some bullet journal Midori inserts. They will be available, and we've got stuff being pressed in my little book press. So, plenty of stuff going on. Doing plenty of bits, getting lots of emails. But that's it. I'm going to finish my coffee. That's the update. I've moved from bullet journaling in my Midori to bullet journaling in a Lichtern. How long that will last, who knows? I'll change again, I know I will. I'm just a journal addict, rolling along the journal addiction road. This is Darren, the Creative Minimalist, www.thecreativeminimalist.com, saying I'll see you soon, and happy journaling to you all. Bye bye.